She like Kathy Bates now.
That nigga started the recording, y'all.
Oh shit! Man, we out here fat shaming people.
Nah, they didn't hear that. You
they
just
actually
said,
didn't hear that part, and you just told them.
Well,
and you the one said it looked like Kathy Bates. So what you?
Oh
what
damn!
you
Oh, it's
Kathy Bates is a legend.
This is not the worst thing niggas heard from us.
That's misery, nigga. Fuck you talking about?
That's misery.
That's misery, nigga. Why this nigga started the recording and then started the intro after?
You know, rocking with the real rap podcast, yeah. It's coming on.
This shit say Game of Thrones, dude.
Shit, man.
It's like Game of Thrones.
Ladies through your speakers, everybody got
Not even the right one, kid.
Oh my God. So now you trying to redo it.
If he had any viewers, they already left. Man.
No, we doing anything.
Luther's still here somewhere, bro.
Yeah. He started the
And now it's the wrong one again. Look at it.
Real Rap Coalition. They're back.
Don't scare him like that.
I know it.
Real Rap Podcast, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, this the official song, yeah.
Nice try, Patrick. But
Locking low. It's the weekly episode.
Nice try, Diddy.
It's the Real Rap Podcast, yeah.
Who's Diddy, Ruth?
It's coming on. It's the official song. Yeah. It's time to roll. It's the weekly episode. Ooh, it's the real rap. Yeah. They about to bring the feel back. Yeah. It's the real rap. Yeah. You know what's up. Going in. Double dutch. Yeah.
Hey, Roots, how you feel about the streets comparing you to Diddy?
That is fucking wild.
Why are they saying that you are like that, bro? What have you been caught up in?
For one, I've never heard anybody say that. For two, most niggas that abide by and live for the streets are broke as shit. So why the fuck would I care about what the fuck they think?
I don't know if a lack of money can be used as an excuse to not believe someone accusing someone else of sexual misconduct.
I didn't say the lack of money. I said broke as shit.
They calling him a sex pest?
I've got to assume what else is Diddy famous for?
Music. Can we not start the Harder They Fall episode?
I'm gonna keep it a buck. We started the Harder They Fall with Art talking about Kathy Bates and shit.
Shout out Kathy Bates.
Real Rap Coalition, man. We back at it this bitch again, man. Who else we got in the building?
We got you, and then we got me, Showtime Slim.
Shout out Ray Ray. Who else we got?
It is I, Buck TL.
That's mad close. All right. Who else we got?
Mad close.
Mad close to what?
Man.
You know what the fuck is mad close to.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing before. It's all good.
I'm missing this over my head.
It's so good.
Buck TL. Let me think.
Hey, it's Black Love in this bitch. No relation to Nat Love. Or maybe hell, I don't know.
Black Love.
Black Love, like whatever that shit was that they had a flavor of love, yeah.
Like Remy and Pat back in the day. They used to call them Black Love.
Like Easy and Remy now.
They used to say Will and Jada was Black Love too.
That shit
They
was
used to say Will and Jada was Black Love. Everybody they call Black Love don't seem to make it.
That shit we hit 2020, Black Love went to shit.
That shit might be a curse.
Jay and Beyonce Black Love?
Oh God. You heard about what they going through right now?
No.
I don't know about right now. Oh well, yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't know it was them.
But even before that, the whole lemonade shit apparently was about
something.
Yeah. Jay-Z fucking a white girl or something.
Becky with the good hair.
Like Nat and Stage, what's her name? Mary. Whatever the bitch name.
We gotta say Black Love like Roots and Boy, that was going to be paused. Ruth's
Hey,
relationship and art relationship.
Hey, yo, what? Hold on, what?
Yeah, I tried to separate it, art.
I don't
I
think you can
tried my
separate
best
that.
to separate it.
I don't think you can
No,
separate that enough.
because I was in the middle of
So I was
calling
going
it
to say
gay when I
like
heard my
Roots and
name.
art.
So
but
Black
then-
Roots picked the movie for this week. Why do we watch this?
Look, KT, I don't want to talk about black love. That's crazy.
I don't want to talk about black love between my two partners.
Bro, they friends.
I hear you, bro. Roots, what did we watch and why did we watch it?
How do they fall, man? First week of Black History Month. Shout out all my niggas. We in this bitch. But yeah, instead of going like the generic color
Martin Luther
purple,
King, Rosa
Roots,
Parks,
March on Selma, all that
Malcolm
shit.
X.
Instead of doing that, I wanted to go with this movie because the characters that I used in this movie are heavily based off of people that existed in history and in Black history. Most of these people, if not all of them, because I want to say it's like it's all of like 5 main characters, then it's like 9 altogether or something like that.
I feel like everybody except for, because I looked it up before. My bad, I didn't even cut you out, brother. But everybody except for Cuffy is based off a real person.
They did the little,
no, Cuffy is 100% a real person.
A real person too, because I never seen her.
This story isn't true.
I got. Trust me.
No,
I got.
the story's not true, but the people
existed.
the story they just.
I got notes on everybody, bro. But except for Rufus Buck, I found the gang, but I couldn't find him like specifically. But anyway, but yeah, all of these people are based off of people in real life, you know, and they all existed around the same time between the 1850s and the 1920s. So that's actually dope as well for them to find that many people in close proximity with each other in time and put them all in a movie together and make their characters' interaction make sense the way they did.
Let's address the elephant in the room here. This
What's up?
is a 2021 movie, so this was made prior to the assassination of Jonathan Majors. So, you know,
Assassination is crazy.
it's a goddamn shame what happened to him.
Character
you know?
assassination.
He had such a bright future ahead of him, and now he's just nowhere to be found. Like,
Bro,
No, he did Magazine Dream.
yeah,
he's working on a movie
just
right
a
now.
shame.
I want to
We
see
haven't-
it later out.
He
Later
was
on
never
this year.
seen again. I don't know if he disappeared
Hey,
or
was
died or
Kang.
what.
Yeah, this
That's
nigga
what these
want
white women, bro.
Jonathan Majors be dead so bad.
I can't help it, Roots. They did that to him. They just fucking did that to him. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
he gonna come back, bro. He gonna be alright.
He's working on a movie right now.
Let this be a lesson to all of you.
Yeah,
Stay away from,
white women,
them white hoes.
please.
Like I said,
Hey, what that noise
Talking
is,
to
bro?
you, Art.
My bad, bro. I'm going on mute. My bad. I'm
I'm
working.
talking
What
to
you
you,
doing
bro.
over there, Art?
I'm working.
He over there fucking with
Doing
the white
what,
hoes.
though?
I don't need business, bro. I'm 9 to 5, bro.
That boy
Damn,
is
all that
fucking.
damn noise, nigga.
He is fucking with them white whores, boy.
I'm cleaning up something. I'm cleaning up a room in my job, bro. That's what I'm doing.
Clean it up.
Cleaning the white lady room.
Nah, brother.
That nigga Art is a maid.
Nah, bro.
Is
I'm
there a
not.
male
My
version
job
of
requires
being a
things
maid?
to be clean
I guess like
sometimes,
a
bro.
A
butler, but
butler,
like
right?
I think a butler is just a servant. I think a maid is a cleaner though.
All right,
Yeah, what do you call a male cleaner though?
That's what I'm
just
saying.
maid?
Mr. Clean?
cleaner, bro.
You just call that nigga a cleaner.
Housekeeping.
Mr. Clean?
Nigga said Mr. Clean. It's funny as shit.
Thanks, man. But yeah, so this movie, I mean, I remember, so this was peak COVID time and shit.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers was stuck in the crib. And I was just talking to somebody today, like when this bitch dropped, it was a huge fucking deal, bro. Like motherfuckers talked about this shit for weeks.
Hey, this picture blurry as fuck.
It is, but we're gonna move on to some better
We
shit.
need to get that bitch off.
Hey, question, real quick, because this is straight to Netflix, wasn't it? Which wasn't a thing. So
Yes.
if they like KTL said, this was a big deal, like far as people watching this shit. If this had a theatrical release, would this have like as much of an impact as Sinners did?
Probably, but like
No.
being that it was COVID, I think it's a different.
So
Yeah,
for
that's
its,
the
so
reason.
I'll explain that. For its time, yes, and then we progressed quite a bit as far as with movies, black movies. because I think
Motion detected at front door.
all right.
They found him. The Bucks are outside his
It's a
door.
white woman,
The
bro. I heard
Crimson
about
Hoods.
that.
It's the Crimson Hoods.
It's the good God.
All right. So
Stagecoach
I
Mary.
don't remember what the fuck I was saying. Yeah.
Let's talk about the theatrical release.
So boom. So this happened. Then They Clone Tyrone happened. That was a big movie as well for niggers. And then Sinners not too long after that, probably like 2-3 years after that. So there was some steps that was taken. Really, this is probably, if I would have like ranked them and thrown Black Panther in there too, just because that's kind of a part of the progress. It would probably be this would probably be second to last, right above They Clone Tyrone.
I think I'll throw like Us, the movie Us in there too. I think that was
That's going back a little bit farther too. Damn.
So is Black Panther.
Really all of Jordan Peele shit and Ryan Coogler.
Pretty much at least once a year we got a black movie that be like, oh shit, black people make good movies sometimes. Like that's pretty much what these niggas say.
What you think is gonna be this year, bro?
I got a little semi-autobiography coming out.
Go ahead, Roots.
You know,
And the answer to your question is no, Art.
Yeah,
if they had a theatrical release, it would not be close to Sinners because
Hey, Slim, why you hold that dude like that? I know why I did it, but why did you do it?
I was trying to plug my own movie.
because
bro.
I agree with you, KTL. Like what you said about the
He didn't give a fuck about what Art was talking about.
Yeah.
Crazy,
well, I'm answering his question from earlier. Fuck his autobiography. But
Damn,
I'm answering his question.
That's crazy. We will be boys, man.
You don't
Who
want
the
to
fuck
see a
you
black
think you is,
man
nigga? Anne
progress,
Frank?
bro.
Fuck you,
That's my
nigga.
black brother trying to make some progress in this fucked up world, Slim.
Bro, I'm
crazy. I'm trying. He asked me. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Slim. Answer whatever question. I don't even remember what I asked.
Hey, what would be in an auto? I ain't gonna lie, Art. What would be in an autobiography about Art life?
You gonna see when it come out, bro?
Up to this point.
See.
I'm saying up to this point, what significant would be in it?
Bro, I was joking. I was just trying to shamelessly plug my.
I'm gonna say, Art, you gotta wait.
I'm not. I know I'm not about to come out with a movie that's gonna rival Sinners and fucking.
Brother, you said autobiography.
You guys are dragging it.
How you go from talking about a book to a movie?
Come on, let's not ruin the joke, boys. Let's move on.
The answer to your question was no. About the theatrical release because of what KTL
that was
said.
what Roots asked.
COVID.
Well,
Niggas,
you're talking about if it had a theatrical release in
at the time.
Yeah, I'm saying in a parallel universe where there is no COVID. And this movie came out.
You can't do that though.
Tell me what I'm gonna do. It's a hypothetical question, nigga.
The answer is still no, nigga. Fuck you talking about?
If you add the variable of niggas wasn't outside, then automatically the answer is no.
He wants to take that away, but I think if you take it away, I'm gonna still say no because even though it's a very well made movie, you know, it's a very very stacked cast. I feel like the one difference I would say is the genre of it. It's a black western, which is cool. And if you take Sinners into account, I think Sinners is more appealing. Just the whole overall,
it's a different nuance to it.
It adds music to it as well, and it's
but
probably
the whole vampire shit too, Roots.
Yeah, that as well, and it's more based in what's it called? Racial division, because they literally have.
Let me ask this question: Who's the biggest actor in this movie?
At the time, I was between Idris or Regina King.
Oh damn! Duh. Idris.
Is it Idris? Okay.
Yeah,
who's bigger between Idris and Michael B. Jordan at the time of the release?
Michael B. Jordan. I'm gonna say that he had Black Panther.
Michael B. Jordan had all that shit yet, bro.
No. We're talking about the time of release.
He was Killmonger, but like
he had Creed too.
No, KTL. No, we talking about at the time of the release of each movie.
Yeah, you're right. He was G baby. Yeah.
Bro, what y'all talking about?
He wasn't G baby.
Talk to the white man.
I'm talking about 2025 Michael B. Jordan, KTL.
Slim. So let me make something clear to you. In the year 2025, Michael B. Jordan has also acted in the movie Hardball.
Yeah, but
That's a thing that exists
you
right
said he
now.
didn't have
In
that much.
addition to back
All right.
in 2021.
But
So
you
to
said he
answer
didn't
this
have
question,
that
are
much.
you
That's what I'm
asking?
talking
Who
about.
Slim, are you
fire
asking?
movie fizzle out,
Are
bro?
you asking? It was Idris at the height of Michael B. Jordan is right now? Back then,
I'm asking because I was finna make the point about the actors as well, but I'm asking, is Michael B. Jordan a bigger actress than, like, is he a bigger
yeah,
draw
yeah,
than Idris Elba?
absolutely,
Did you
absolutely,
just
yes.
say
I don't.
actress?
He did.
He did say
Well,
that, but yeah,
actor, but I
he,
mean like bigger draw. Who's the bigger
yeah,
draw?
yeah. No, he Michael B. Jordan is definitely a bigger draw now than Idris was back then. Idris not. I was going to ask this question earlier too. Like, well, not early, but like I'm planning on asking this question. Idris was never like looked at as like the guy, was he? Like that.
Listen to me, bro. I'm going to answer this in the easiest way possible. One of them motherfuckers was the main villain in a Fast and Furious movie. And I think
He
that
was
says
also
it all.
And one
do
of
you
them
call
niggas
him the
was the
leader
main
of the
villain in the
Suicide Squad
MCU
movie?
movie.
He was, yes. He was also that, Slim. You are correct.
And he was in your favorite show, Art, The Wire.
Right? Yeah, he
He
Michael
was.
was
B.
in
Jordan was too, though.
what was it,
Yeah, and,
Romulus?
and Idris was definitely built a lot higher back then, for obvious
Bruce, he
reasons.
was in Romulus, wasn't he?
Well, I
Or
mean,
was
if
that
you're
Covenant? It
comparing,
was
so
Covenant he
this is
was
the
in.
thing. We kind of have to establish criteria to answer this question. Are you talking about what their popularity level is at the time of the release, or are you
Yes.
talking about their filmography that built them up to be the person that they are at that point in time?
No, I'm saying in terms of selling a movie, selling tickets, people going to see a movie because a person is in it. Would Idris Elba in this movie right here be a bigger draw than Michael B. Jordan in
No,
Sinners? Is what I'm
I'm gonna
no,
asking.
keep that shit a
absolutely
whole
not.
buck, bro. That's about what and what at that point. Because fucking like the shit that Michael B. Jordan is like lit for is what
Please and shit.
Idris Elba was doing at that point, bro.
What
I
what
Like,
what
don't think
Michael
so,
got? He
bro.
got
pause
Creed.
in
He got
advance, but
Killmonger.
like Michael B. Jordan, he is a great actor. But a lot of that shit is because he appeals to the bitches. And that's what Idris Elba was back then,
Yeah,
bro.
that's it.
That's like Idris Elba was that back then. That
But
motherfucker was like
Michael B.
gray
Jordan
headed
was
and hoes was
simultaneously that
falling.
too. He was simultaneously that at that time.
Possibly, yes.
So yeah, so it wasn't like he was like Michael B. Jordan was nobody back. Like I feel like Michael B. Jordan was bigger than Idris even back then.
Fuck no, bro.
Yeah,
All
I
he
think
had was like I'm gonna
100%.
be honest. The biggest shit pause that he had was Killmonger and
Creed too.
whatever.
I think that's better than I think that's bigger than villain at I don't even know the nigga name from Fast and Furious.
He was in Suicide Squad, Art.
Yeah, because Will Smith ain't want to do it no more, so he picked him.
so they replaced him with
Niggas love
Yeah,
Idris
they
Elba.
replaced him and got a very similar character that nobody knew.
They got a better rating.
Yeah, they did because it was a better movie, 100%.
Yeah, you're right. Just asking because
Thank
I
you,
think
John Cena,
that
for
factors
for
in
carrying the
too.
movie.
I think the
regardless though,
wait, Ruth, can I ask KTL a question real quick?
All right.
So obviously, KTL, this question is based off like previous conversations we had, like not
Hold on, bro. I gotta
necessarily.
do something.
All right.
All
He
right,
did better than Will Smith. Pulo said.
All right, while he doing that, so this is a very stacked cast. I think it has predominant faces on all tiers. So I think if we start from the top, it'll probably be Idris Elba and
Regina King up there too, bro.
Regina King for sure. I think Delroy Lindo would probably be right under that, especially if you're talking about legacy actors where they're later on in their career, in which shout out Delroy Lindo. This is our second movie with him in it.
What was the first one?
He's super underrated, bro. Like he one of the most underrated niggas. He just getting his dealt like his just due right now, in my opinion.
What was the first one, Roots?
Sinners.
Oh, okay.
And then probably right under that we go Jonathan Majors. I don't know about LaKeith Stanfield being.
I got LaKeith over Jonathan at that point.
At this point, yeah, I would say so. He was he did because he was like he was doing like Judas and the Black Messiah.
He was in Get Out. He did.
Yeah. You're right. And then he had Atlanta as well.
Atlanta, yeah. Him and Zazie Beetz.
He had Sorry to Bother You before that too.
So, where do y'all?
Oh yeah, Zazie. Where's Zazie go?
I think she's right there with Jonathan Majors, especially as far as she's part German. I didn't know that. But
she was in Atlanta, right?
Yeah, she was in Atlanta as well.
She was in Deadpool.
Deadpool 2.
She might have been my favorite character in Deadpool.
She was in the first and second Joker, but I mean second Joker is later.
He say nigga knocking down Megan. No, who else we talking about at the time? Like he wasn't fucking Megan good at that time. It's not the same thing.
Yeah, that was later. That was after the whole debacle.
He just did that.
But yeah,
them nice white woman at that time.
I put her right with Jonathan Majors, and then you got. Let me go back. So that's one tier, and then I think it's just kind of everybody else. You got RJ. His name Kyler.
RJ Siler. RJ. Sometimes I see people say Siler. Some people say Kyler. So I don't know.
Okay. You got him with he was in the Power Rangers reboot, which I mean it was a terrible movie, but it was big.
I fuck with the Power Rangers movie, man.
He was in Me, Earl, and the Dying Girl.
Ass. He was in White Boy Rick that did something crazy.
Oh yeah, he was in White Boy Rick. I forgot about
that emergency movie you told me to watch, Roots.
Yeah, he was in Emergency as well. Yeah. And then,
I seen that he's currently campaigning to be Static Shock.
We got another person. This is their second time being on the podcast. Eddie Gaddagy.
Oh yeah,
he was in X-Men First Class. He was the one.
We ain't revealed, but he was Mr. Terrific in Superman 2.
You said Eddie who?
Oh, that's him?
Yeah, that's him.
So he got a Marvel check and that's crazy.
Yeah. The Cuffy, the girl, I forgot her name, Danielle. Y'all probably never seen her.
Yeah,
y'all never seen her. I seen her in one other movie. I didn't watch the movie because I couldn't get through it. But she was Until she was the mother. Until she's fucking good.
Yeah, she's good, but she's still new.
She got I hated her perpetual fucking like traumatized face that she made the entire movie, but she was good.
She could have did better. I guess she was in The Woman in the Yard. Did Luno see The Woman in the Yard or something about a bitch in the water?
Luno and Puos both watched it.
Woman in the Yard or Lady in the Water?
The Woman in the Yard.
We just put bitches in areas and call it the movie.
She just said she the one that said today is the day.
I'm gonna make a movie called fucking Lady in the Field and just
see. Look, Puos said his ass, but Bob said it was fire.
Yeah, Bob said it was ass too.
Nah, he said it was good. That's the same thing when Puos and KTL be talking about Sisu. One of them say it's fire, one of them say it's ass.
Who else is in this movie? Deion Cole was in this movie. Deion Cole was in the movie. Y'all know with Deion Cole?
Deion Cole is somewhere in that like C tier.
But he's like
a lot of movies.
He played a role that he don't usually play though, which was it was kind of fire at it. I fuck with it.
Yeah, ain't he a comedian?
Yeah, he's a comedian. He's funny. He's funny as shit to me.
But I think the only big movies that he has at that point was the Barbershop 3.
Yeah, he's not really a movie. He a TV nigga. He was on Blackish, I think.
You cool with him being in the movie, but you mad at Common when he in movies.
Bro.
That shit don't make no sense.
How do I not make sense that I'm mad at the actor?
Hey man, let's keep going.
Oh, yeah, he was in
a rapper, nigga.
Hey, what I'm saying, well, nigga keep asking who else in the movie. Talking about damn Deion Cole and shit.
About one cowboy getting shot yet.
I give a goddamn about no Wiley.
How about you come up and watch the movie so you can come up here and review with his pools?
Talk to that nigga. Right?
Oh, the nigga be trying to direct from the comments. What's wrong with him?
Hey. He trying to be a behind the scenes director, man. All right, places, everyone. And action. Show ass on Puos, man. Because to be honest, I don't know why Puos ain't up here, but hey, Puos, niggas say you ain't want to watch another black ass movie. And I don't think that's true. I'm a viewer.
You got I'm a viewer. You goofy. Then view, nigga.
He said view and shut up.
Damon Wayans Jr. is in this as well. He played a very small part, but
he was the Crimson nigga.
Hey, I think he was pretty good for the time.
I don't know if it was small. Rusey shot that nigga at the end.
Did he?
Hell yeah, that was him.
I ain't gonna lie, that little exhale shit when they did it the first time, I thought that shit was cold. I thought that shit was cold. Nigga told him to exhale.
He could have killed that nigga, but he wanted to be too fast trying to get his last word in.
I don't know, Push. You had 7 days to watch this movie. I don't know if that's an excuse.
Yeah, nah, that nigga done said the same thing to me. Make time type shit.
Yeah, you could have picked a different day, Push, different time to watch it.
Did anybody have an issue with this movie being just a little bit over 2 hours long?
No.
No, because it didn't feel like it was 2 hours long, to be honest.
I think people got short attention spans these days, Roots.
But like if a movie, I don't like when movies have like 2 hours long and more, and is a bunch of slow, like drawn out shit that's gonna take away from that don't need to be there. Like this movie kept my attention the entire time. It was always action in it. It was always good dialogue and shit in it the entire time.
Okay, so I got a question for you then. You've seen Hateful Eight, correct?
No, I didn't actually.
You didn't, but you saw Django.
Yeah, I seen Django.
So Django has a lot of parts where it's mainly dialogue driven, same as this, and it's longer. How would you compare it to as far as the watch time and being entertained throughout?
I'm more entertained by this, to be honest with you. I was going to actually bring that up, the comparison. I'm not a fan of Django. I'm not a fan of a lot of Quentin Tarantino dialogue, but that's another story.
Tarantino liked to put nigger in his dialogue.
Indeed.
He liked to say it too.
Also, indeed. Yeah. Who y'all think, besides the main character, Jonathan Majors, who y'all think stood out the most in their character? I already have my answer.
I mean, it's a few to me. I'm gonna name a few. I'm gonna say, obviously, Idris was fire. Jonathan, they the two main of the main guys from each side. But I want to say, obviously, RJ was a very entertaining part of this movie. Very likable character,
like comedy release kind of, yeah.
But also on the other side of it, LaKeith, that nigga, fat. And I want to say Regina too. Like they always kind of.
I think Regina was the coldest nigga in the movie.
Regina was.
So I'll say. So my answer automatically is Cherokee Bill. The nigga cold, bro. Like
he's not playing none of that shit.
Stepping into a character that exists prior to when you're being seen and embodying all of the things that made that character. All of the past things that we don't see. Making that character, I think he did a very good job at depicting what we need to see and know about this character. Some would probably say he a whole ass nigga. Nigga be cheating counts and shooting niggas in the back, but he said it off rip, but he said it when he was talking to what was his name? Jim. He said it when he was talking to Jim. It's not about who's fastest, it's about who's alive and who's dead, and it's really just straight like that. I don't care about this whole meet at dawn and count down from 10 and take 15 paces. Fuck all that. You want to kill me, you gonna have to beat me to the gun, bitch.
Okay, Bruce, I got one thing to say about that, but what this comment mean right here? You talking to you?
I don't know.
Madara.
Yeah, for sure. I was reading too fast. I wasn't, but yeah, for sure. Madara on the same type shit. He's like, bro, fuck all that honor shit, nigga. I'm just gonna beat your ass.
Okay.
Like, I'm not about to wait on you. Would you want me to let you stretch first? No. Run your hands.
So, Roots, let me tell you. Now, I fuck with Cherokee Bill and what he stand for. Like, he ain't going for none of that fuck shit, nigga. I'm not finna play these little games with you, nigga. I'm finna kill your ass. But he didn't do that same shit the second time around. When it came to Cuffy,
yeah,
he didn't do that. He didn't have that same approach. So I don't know what was up with that.
I think he might. I think for one, he didn't have that much interaction with her, and she a female. So I think he just kind of took that in stride and was like, I can beat this bitch.
I got a theory. I got a simple theory. With Jim was doing too much. He was counting. It took him 30 seconds to count to 5. I feel like Bill was just counting his own here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You dead, nigga. That's what I feel like.
Okay, so you really think he was, because like I agree with him. He said like it ain't about who the fastest, it's about who dead and who alive. I just don't know why he ain't do that same shit with Cuffy. Like just kill her ass.
I feel like they both counted at the same time in their heads.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was actually super cold.
Yeah,
and his death scene was cold too. Nigga, just he was staring at her in disbelief, holding his neck, and then when he walked
2 minutes,
they didn't do a whole lot of crazy blood shit whenever his blood started leaking out or whatever. But I just thought it was cold, like the way they did it, and then the music that they had playing as the nigga was passing away. I thought that shit was cold as fuck.
Let me ask y'all a question.
And right before that, when he killed Pickett, bro, what the shit that he told him, he was like, "Don't be scared, you'll have bad karma in the afterlife." He said that shit in Cherokee. I thought that shit was cold.
That's why I don't understand why he was so patient with Cuffy. Like he just got these other two niggas to fuck out of here.
I feel like he really was like an honor. Like I feel like he did play by the book. Well, it's not really a book, but like play by the rules for real.
I feel like
that was what's it called? That was I forgot the nigga name already. RJ fault doing all that dumb shit. That was his fault. I feel like Bill did nothing wrong. It was nothing like dishonorable about what he did.
I think he died. I think with how RJ's character died, I think he died the way he was supposed to, because it had already been hinted. Hey, bro, all that fast, quick shit, all them tricks, that don't mean nothing. One of these.
Were y'all surprised the first time y'all saw it?
Yeah, it caught me off guard for sure.
I was shocked as hell.
Because niggas was telling him the whole movie. Niggas telling him the whole movie, bro. All that flashy shit gonna get you killed. They was telling him the whole movie.
And the nigga was quick. The nigga was quick as a bitch, bro. The nigga was having a whole argument with Pickett talking about some shit, and the nigga pulled the gun from the side and without looking at that nigga shot the gun out his hand. He's cold for sure.
Yeah, that's a lesson right there. No matter how cold you are, bro, you think you too cold, you gonna get humbled one day, bro.
He was cocky. He was very cocky. Yeah. That was
and Cherokee Bill's like, what he say? I shoot niggas in the mouth that talk too much. He dead ass shot that nigga in the side of his mouth, bro. Like that shit is cold as fuck to me, and it definitely caught me off guard when it happened, just because you don't expect a nigga face to explode while you looking him dead in his eyes. But it was fire to me.
Age Roots, the sheriff walked through smoking shit too. And that last battle.
So look, so I'll start adding in the little notes or whatever I got on the real people, right? So let me find his name. Bass Reeves. Right, so Bass Reeves was a deputy U.S. Marshal, gunfighter, farmer, scout, tracker, railroad agent, and an escaped enslaved person. He spoke the languages of several Native American tribes, including Cherokee, Choctaw, Chickasaw, Seminole, and Creek. He was the first Black U.S. Marshal credited with over 3,000 arrests with 14 kills. He was a cold nigga.
He was also the inspiration for Lone Ranger.
Really, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the main trivia I was going to say. I thought you already had it. And Lone Ranger is one of the.
Lone Ranger was a white man, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know they want to let no nigga.
I'll add some more history in there. Y'all probably already know, but for people that don't know, so the term cowboy was actually like it wasn't automatically a racist thing to say. However, most cowboys, when it first started, it was blacks and Mexicans. This was a very low-paying job. Your main job was to shovel shit from the cattle and to make sure they stay alive. And what up, Ice? Shout out Sheriff Ice. Yes, you was a farm hand. You know what I'm saying? So it was the same way that boy meant like it was like a disrespectful term back then. They just put cow on the end of that bitch, at the front of that bitch. So with that being said, and with the fact that a lot of our pop culture wise historic big Westerns are a majority white Westerns. Like you might have some Indian in there every once in a while. You got Cherokee Bill, which he was black, Indian, and white. But for the most part, like Young Guns, there was not a nigga in sight. It was white people and like 2 Indians, and that was it. Maybe the Mexican.
Yeah, Mexican.
You know, you know, for that term to start out as something so derogative, and then when it got lit, white people basically took it, but you know, did what they did. But that's another reason why movies like this, Hateful Eight, and Django is so cold to me, because they depict those characters, those big characters, the Clint Eastwood characters and everything like that, that was inspired by these type of niggas, the Nat Loves, the Bass Reeves, and the Cherokee Bills. For that to be taken back and put on the screen how I feel it was supposed to be, I think that's super dope. And
because the only niggas that we know about cowboy we know about is fucking Jesse James and Billy the Kid. We don't talk about nobody else until recently. Like he got Billy the Kid got like 15 movies on him.
So speaking of the characters being reused, so Nat Love was actually portrayed in 2 other movies. One was the Cherokee Kid. He was played by Ernie Hudson. And
that's I know Ernie Hudson. From Ghostbusters.
That was in '96, and then in 2013, they Die by Dawn. He was portrayed by Michael K. Williams. And a lot of people probably don't know who Michael K. Williams is, but if you're black, you watch a lot of ghetto ass movies, you know who that is.
Hey, Art, the nigga Nat Love, he's a nigga that had an autobiography, bro. So
yeah,
he's a nigga, bro, not you.
How you gonna tell me that? How you gonna tell me that? You don't know my fucking story, nigga.
You don't have no autobiography. Stop it.
How you gonna tell me what I had? How you gonna tell me what I got in my notes right now?
You ain't got one, man, Frank. You ain't got one.
Come on, tell me about what the fuck I got.
You ain't got one.
You don't got one, nigga.
You don't have one.
But anyway, I was gonna say,
hey, Ruth and Frank, you don't have one.
Hey, all right, bro. That's fine. That's fine. Hate this nigga, bro. All right, bro. I got one. Can I get my fucking point across? No, I was about to say, inspired that Bass Reeves inspired the Lone Ranger, because Lone Ranger is one of the inspirations for Batman. So that's fine. Yeah. So
you ever heard that song about
no
Lone Ranger and Tonto?
Yeah, Tonto. That's the Indian nigga that he's staying with.
No, I said you ever heard the song about it?
Nah.
All right, go ahead, man. I ain't gonna talk about the song.
Is racist or some shit?
I don't know.
Yeah. It's actually crazy how certain things, certain I guess you can call it tropes, like the Lone Ranger and Tonto is like the inspiration behind every buddy cop movie. Like that is crazy. Same way as like the Three Musketeers is any group movie. So like this or fucking Power Rangers or the Avengers and shit like that. So,
yeah, that's fine.
But as far as Rufus Buck, how did y'all feel about how his character was portrayed?
He was dope. I'm not a crazy Idris Elba fan like that. He never really I never watched seen a movie with him in it. Like, damn, I gotta see this shit. But I think this is one of my favorite.
He ain't your favorite show. You ain't fuck with him in the show.
He was cool in that show. He was like the main character. He's like the main drug dealer in the show. But I ain't really go. I was fucking with Avon, bro. I wasn't fucking with no Stringer Bell. You don't know these niggas, but I don't know why I'm naming them. But yeah, they were the two drug dealers in the show.
So it's been more and more apparent, especially since Black Panther and Killmonger, that these so-called villains, they have some good intentions or a backstory that makes sense as to why they ended up where they are and who they are. How did y'all feel about that and how it was portrayed?
Yeah,
let me say this, Roots. But let me say this though, like really, when you step back and look at this story and look at everything surrounding it, all the context. Was there really a bad guy, good guy side?
Yeah, I'm about to say that.
Nah, it was just everybody having their story, and that's what I was getting to.
Even like Rufus Buck and them, like they wasn't.
Yeah.
Go ahead, all right, my bad.
I'm about to say, if you was to show this story from the perspective of like the other team,
they'll think Nat Love and them the bad guy.
Yeah, they would, so it's like that.
First off, you niggas stole our money from the jump.
And we're existing in a world of outlaw, right? So none of us are following the law in the first place.
The only reason I'm in jail is because the only reason I'm in jail is because a nigga sold me out. Like that's it. Like a nigga sold me out.
A nigga that was an outlaw right next to me hold me.
Yeah,
he was a hoe.
But
that's my favorite kind of villain.
And I'll add some more history in there because his idea in the movie was pretty much the same as it was historically. So the Rufus Buck gang was an outlaw Native American gang whose members were Creek Indian and African American. Their crime spree took place in the Indian Territory of Arkansas, Oklahoma area from July 30th, 1895 through August 4th, 1895. Damn, that's short as fuck. Their goal was to reclaim Indian territory from white settlers through violence, aiming to spark a larger uprising. That's righteous. Because the land was stolen from them anyway. All they was doing was trying to take it back, which is basically what he was trying to do here, of making a city that it produces on its own. You know what I'm saying? It takes care of itself. We own the land. We make the food. We have our own arms. We police ourselves. Like he was basically trying to make a black community.
Hey, Art, let me mention something. Art, I think this is kind of an example of something like, and it's not that obvious because obviously, there's historical context to these different characters and we don't really know these people per se, but this is pretty much like how, because they said like, these are real people. The events of this story aren't real. From my understanding, I think these are people that did not have dealings with each other. Different time spans, like Root said, they were in different places. They just took all these different characters and lumped them into the same story. But it's kind of like how, they have those movies and shows and stuff they do with the public domain characters now. And they take all these different characters and just put them all together in the same universe, same story type shit. This is almost like that, just with other historical characters that we don't know.
It's something similar, kind of similar they did recently. Y'all seen this shit, the One Night in Miami shit with like Ali, Malcolm X, and like Jim Brown.
I didn't watch it, but
but they took it like it was like a real situation, but it was just they just kind of fictionalized the story and shit. Like, it was fire. Like I like shit like that. I want to do some shit like that where I just take 3 random fucking historical figures and just put them together in a movie. That's fire.
I'm gonna say this now, Art. So Puof's not here. I got the pick for next week. I had my pick. I knew what I was gonna pick, but now that we're having this conversation, I'm switching my pick, bro. We're gonna watch something like that next week.
I think I know what you're talking about already.
I don't know if you do. You might.
I know what you're talking about.
You might. I'm picking.
I might know too.
When it's time, I'm gonna guess it. Watch.
I'm not gonna cheat. I'm gonna wait and I'm gonna guess too. But I think she doesn't get brought up enough, but Regina King being in this movie is historical itself because of how much of a predominant female, not female actress, but actress she is. She's been involved in a lot of shit, and only most recently is when we started bringing it up. I'll go down her list and shit.
I'm about to say she started in a whole bunch of hood movies. She started Friday, Boys in the Hood, Poetic Justice. Then she started really getting crazy.
Is she the Boondocks too, right?
Yeah, she was Huey and Rowdy.
Yeah. That right there alone is just crazy. And then put that next to Boys in the Hood and Friday, like she might be one of the most lit black actors of the 90s.
When you listen to her old hood movies, you can hear Riley's voice and shit.
apparently, I've never seen this before, but apparently she was in a sitcom called 227.
Oh yeah, that's back in the day. Way back in the day. That's like back in the Good Times days, ain't it?
Yeah. She was in This Christmas, which that was lit for when it came out. I didn't know she was in that One Night in Miami shit. I might actually have to watch this. She was in Ray as well.
She cooked in Ray. I forgot about that.
Enemy of the State. That's Will Smith movie check. Like,
yeah, we watched that one on here.
Like, she got a lot of good shit, bro. And so for her to be in this movie and to do as well as she did, I thought that was super fire. I can't think of anybody else that I would want playing Trudy Smith in this movie.
No, she's fine. She's fine. Like and people don't already bring her up when they talk about black actresses like that. Well, they just now, but like they'll bring up fucking Taraji or somebody, which
Viola Davis.
Viola Davis, of course. Like they bring up Viola, Angela Bassett, Halle Berry, but they don't bring her up in that tier of people. Y'all don't think she earned enough to be in that tier?
I think the difference.
I think so.
Let me tell you the difference. I think the difference is. Because like you named a lot of stuff like Friday, Boys in the Hood. You named she does the Boondocks. I think there's a difference in I don't want to say quality.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, the roles that Angela Bassett plays.
Because even Angela Bassett was in Boys in the Hood, but she played the role that was not the same as Regina.
Yeah, Angela Bassett played who did she play? Coretta or Rosa or somebody like
she played all of them. She played
people like that. Like
Rosa Parks, Martin Luther King mother, or somebody like that. Michael Jackson mother.
Yeah, like that kind of like and Viola Davis. Like we all know,
but like Regina King just started getting roles like that too. She just played the lady that just passed away this year.
But I think the difference is longevity. Angela been doing this.
Yeah, I feel like. Yeah, she been doing it for a minute. I feel like Regina King was in that kind of Taraji tier for a minute until recently. And Taraji getting out of that tier too, though. She's got to stop doing so many fucking Tyler Perry movies, and she'll be all right.
She getting up there. Wasn't she in the movie? Huh?
I thought she only did one recently, which was Straw, and it was.
She did Acrimony. She did Acrimony too. And
she was in that.
She did 3. Yeah. Tyler Perry ruined your career, bro. Man, Tyler Perry.
She was in The Color Purple.
That's your perspective. I mean,
it's my. Let me get my.
I can argue. Art. Hold on, I can argue. Tiana Taylor got bigger after doing the Tyler Perry movie.
She did actually. I just seen her in what I was
with Leo, right?
Which I'm not gonna say it because I might still pick that up later on.
I ain't
talking about the movie, can't tell. We talking about her.
I'm talking about her performance elevated in the movie, right?
No, I'm talking about how she elevated her status or career after Tyler Perry.
Well,
I guess.
She did. They love her.
They
treat Tiana Taylor like a national treasure these days.
She got all that money from that nigga and all that shit. Man, she
was in that movie talking about Byron and saying shit like this.
Horrible movie. And that's one of the worst Tyler Perry. I've seen a lot of Tyler Perry movies, bro. That's how I got the opinion I got on him. One of the worst movies right there. Like
that nigga really hates Tyler Perry, bro.
That's the movie. I got a reason to.
That's the movie, the one with Bow Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, Bow Wow, come on, man. Bow Wow got a few things, man.
Bow Wow, he could have got a promising career. I don't know what happened. Roll bounce is fire.
A roll bounce, a lottery ticket.
Hey, Bow Wow has some shit, bro.
He keep trying to be a rapper. He need to stop.
Yeah, he want to rap.
Oh, that's
he had a successful rap career though. We gotta give him that.
He was a child.
Like Mike was fire.
Hey, he had a few hits here and there as an adult too. A few.
Well, no, bro. His run with Omarion was fire, and Chris Brown.
Yeah, but
anyway, let's talk about this movie. You talk about Bow Wow and shit.
She said Tyler Fire, Art.
Tyler Creator.
Tyler the Creator.
Tyler Creator is fire.
He does create shit.
I've seen that guy.
Tyler does create.
No, it's funny because Tyler Perry, Tyler created back in his All Future days, they used to always say "fuck Tyler Perry" just for no reason, like literally no reason. Just they just say
Oh,
at the
there
end
was
of
a
the song.
reason, all right.
He just said at the end of a song, just fuck Tyler Perry or fuck Steve Harvey.
About to
So
say Tyler Perry
I'll give
like
some more.
taking.
I'll give some more history. So, seeing that we speaking on the females, in which there wasn't a lot of information on Trudy Smith. All I could find is that she was a pickpocket and she spent like 6 months in jail or some shit. But she was like a good ass pickpocket. Like she got away with
Trudy,
it.
man.
But so Mary Fields, aka Stagecoach Mary, also known as Black Mary, was the first American mail carrier who was the first Black woman to be employed as a Star Route postwoman in the United States. Fields had a Star Route contract for the delivery of U.S. mail from Cascade, Montana to St. Peter's Mission. I don't know where that is. Does anybody know where the fuck that is? I would assume it's still in Montana. But also a historical person. So Kathy Williams. Kathy Williams was an American soldier. An African-American woman. She enlisted in the U.S. Army under she enlisted as a man. She switched her names, her first to her last and her last to the first. So she enlisted as William Kathy. Williams became the first female to enlist and the only documented woman to serve in the U.S. Army while posing as a man during the Indian Wars. That's cold in itself.
That's Cuffy?
Yeah, that's Cuffy.
Oh, that's fine. She was on her Mulan shit.
I think with that, she was probably one of the more famous characters in history as far as females. Yeah. I feel like they should have did more with her character on screen.
Hey, y'all seen that nigga? Y'all seen that nigga? My bad. I was trying to get it on. No, I say y'all seen that nigga? What's the nigga name? RJ character. When she was changing her clothes into the dress and shit. She was like, "Oh, I almost thought I fell for a nigga."
Yeah. Oh shit!
He's like, "No, I was the only one. I was the only one."
He said, "I wasn't the only one." He said, "Yeah, he was, nigga."
That nigga thought he was gay.
He said, "I thought I was falling for a man." That's funny as shit. Goddamn.
I think Cuffy was
she was fine.
I'm talking about what he said about her character, and having a bigger role. I think the only thing, because she was good, like he said, the only thing there, Roots, is when you look at the cast, she's probably 7, 8.
Definitely
and notable
lower tier as far as act. Like I said,
right. So you got to put these. You got to put your stars in front of the screen. You got to get them the screen time.
I mean, like that. I don't feel like that did any damage to her character. Because the nigga from Centers, the dude, he was nobody compared to everybody else. He was one of the main stars in the movie.
Yeah, but what they got to do with this?
No, I'm saying you brought up the cast of characters as far as the billing.
Yeah, but she was a minor character.
Was she? I wouldn't say minor.
I don't know. Well, in comparison,
in the scope of this cast, she's definitely a minor character. Cuppy, she was a door woman for half the movie.
But I feel like she still got as much screen time as
the side character.
The two gunmen that was on the team.
As a side character, though.
I guess. I mean, I wouldn't say she was a minor character though. I feel like she had a lot.
I think she was a minor character up until the point where Mary got kidnapped.
Yeah, I'm about to say she had major parts in the movie. She helped with the robbing of the bank. She killed Cherokee Bill. That's not a minor character shit.
Yeah, how much more screen time do you want her to get?
That's what I'm saying. But she's not that's what I'm saying. She didn't need any more screen time. Not the one that said she needed screen time.
How much more do you want her to get, Roots?
I mean, I don't know if it's a
I know what you're saying though.
anything like that. I'm just saying.
This the Nat Love gang versus the Rufus Buck gang, and she really ain't in either
No,
one.
I know what Ruth's saying. Ruth's saying because of her, like the way, like how famous the character that she's based off of is. She probably should have got more.
Not even as much famous, but that does a lot for women in the armed services.
Like, yeah, I'm about to say because like her story, like the lady's story is much more. The lady's story that she's based off of is much more interesting than Cuffy's character. So
yeah, but I don't think they. So because this is a fictionalized story, I don't know how much they really used of their personal stories to create.
Not a lot.
Yeah, I don't know.
Probably
they just based them off the characters.
Yeah, probably Rufus Buck and Bass Reeves was probably the most like closest, and Nat Love to their like actual characters that they or people that they were based off of.
Hey, Roots, what they probably did was they said, okay, they got these characters, these people in real life. We're gonna take all these real characters and we're gonna write our own shit to it. We just gonna use the characters.
Yeah,
I mean, in a way, not all the way, because it was a lot of real shit that happened to it. They did that with like Lords of Dogtown too. Like a lot of that shit ain't really happened as far as like the personal relationships between everybody, but the actual like career shit probably happened.
I didn't even think of Lords of Dogtown to be that type of movie where they take real characters.
Oh, I knew you was gonna say that. That's why I didn't even want to bring it up, bro.
That movie was ass. I don't know why people like that shit.
It was a pretty good movie. Bro. It was a pretty good movie. It was a pretty good people.
I never watched that shit again. What I gave that? I gave that whole 5.5.
I meant to say this earlier, but I'll go ahead and give the backstory of Cherokee Bill. So Cherokee Bill, aka Crawford Goldsby, had mixed ethnicities between African American, white, and 1/4 Cherokee. His mother being Cherokee, a Cherokee freed woman, which contributed to his nickname and life in the Cherokee Nation, despite his father being a black Buffalo soldier. What is a Buffalo soldier?
That's 1/4 more Cherokee than KTL is, bro.
That's crazy.
This is just good, man. I know. I was trying to get him to talk.
Just tell the nigga to talk, bro.
No, I needed a joke.
Hey, KTL, the people requesting you.
What up, man?
How do you feel about your representation in this movie?
Nigga, that's Terrence Howard. We need KTL.
I mean, I think that I was decently well represented. You know.
What tribe are you from? What tribe are you from, KTL?
I'm a Cherokee, just like Bill, brother.
LaKeith Stanfield representing KTL's quote unquote lineage. It's kind of crazy.
But you say that nigga only 1/4 Cherokee, Art? That shit barely count.
That ain't count enough.
1/4 is crazy. What's 1/4?
1/4 is one of your grandparents was a Cherokee Indian.
That's fucking insane.
You forget they was going off the 1 drop rule back in the day, bro.
Yeah, but that's only for black people.
They ain't fuck with Indians like that neither though.
But the 1 drop rule don't have nothing.
If you go based off of time, like the Indians was the opposite at one point.
That don't got shit to do with the 1 drop rule.
That's really crazy too for like some shit to be the ops when motherfuckers came over here and started fucking with them type shit.
That's why they the ops. We came over here and took their shit.
Who is we?
I don't know that
not
we did.
Yeah,
nothing.
I'm not saying we. Well, I'm an American, so you know. But I'm gonna say, of course, they the ops. Niggas came over here and took their shit. Y'all niggas ops. Like y'all the enemies now. Like yeah. Christopher is your ancestor, KTL. You 1/4 whatever he was. Spaniard? Is he Spaniard? I don't know what Christopher was, man. But yeah,
salute to Big Chris, man.
Hey yo.
I don't know if you can hey yo.
How you know that nigga was big?
All right, there it is.
He could have been Lil Chris.
No, that's a rapper.
Big Chris probably is too.
Maybe it's
Hurricane Chris is a rapper
Wallace.
too.
Hurricane Chris was fire.
Mr. Wallace is big.
I know Young Chris, but Young
So them using Nat Love's character as the main character actually lines up a lot with how predominant he was in history. So Nat Love was an American cowboy, writer, active in the period following the Civil War. As a cattle driver, he fought cattle rustlers and endured inclement weather. He trained himself to become an expert marksman and cowboy, for which he earned from his co-workers the moniker pause, because y'all niggas gonna be gay, Red River Dick. Pause again.
What?
Well, it's a nigga named no man.
Yeah, thank you for not saying that again for the 10th time on the podcast.
Come on, bro. Niggas don't fuck with Richard Nixon. That's insane. That's insane, bro.
I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. Like,
nigga put drugs
out
on the
of all the
streets.
presidents, bro, I don't know of anybody that fuck with nothing Richard Nixon did in a presidential capacity. Like,
not at all.
I don't know that he did.
That nigga was a famous actor.
There was a lot of people that was famous actors.
Hey, Ice said she won 8 Cherokee. Y'all might be related, KTL.
I don't think that's how that works.
Well, no.
Slim think all Native American people are related.
I think. Look, I don't want to get biblical. I don't want to get biblical on here, man. Everybody might be related.
I don't like that sound. I don't like your voice. I like how your voice inflected on that. Like, I don't like it.
That's the theory, Bruce, man. That's the theory.
I hear you. It's just I don't want to hear you.
I mean, they might have said it was only 2 people here.
I want to hear you.
They might have said it was only 2 people here, KTL. Where the rest of us come from? I didn't have it.
I don't know, like, who your parents is, bro. I don't know where you came from.
Adam and Eve, man. They was here.
Yeah, whatever, bro.
They all our ancestors.
Yeah. Anyway, another
lit talk about the real.
Another lit nigga in history was
The movie review podcast. All we do is talk about the real.
Willie M. Pickett. He was an African American cowboy, rodeo performer, and actor. In 1972, he was the first African American man inducted into the National Rodeo Hall of Fame, and in 1989, Pickett was inducted into the Pro Rodeo Hall of Fame. That's actually super lit. Like that's equivalent to a nigga getting put, like a nigga getting put in like the Hockey Hall of Fame or the fucking NASCAR Hall of Fame, because that was like some white shit. Well, at least they made it some white shit. And then a nigga came along and was like, hey, I can do this better than y'all, and did it, and got put in the Hall of Fame for the shit. Twice.
It's kind of crazy, isn't it?
That shit might not be. Nah, ma.
You go out there and you know what? I ain't gonna say that.
Because Roots,
you black people going to white.
Hear me out, Roots. Hear me out.
Better than them. So.
We in 2026, but it's like the basketball players from like the 50s, bro. They said like niggas was like milkman and shit, bro. Like them niggas was ass. So like a nigga like KTL might go out there against them niggas and put up 30.
Yeah, if you go and get in a time machine, but for the time being, when it was going on,
sure.
They were doing cold shit. These were like the first niggas to dunk type shit.
Yeah, and that shit look ass now.
Of course it does. A fucking regular standard dunk from short range is gonna look like shit.
All I'm saying is KTL would have been in the Pro Rodeo Hall of Fame back then, bro.
This Jeymes Naismith erasure is kind of crazy, bro.
Yeah, he created the shit, but that don't mean he cold.
I hear you, bro.
KTL, all I'm saying,
who was colder than him whenever he was like making the shit?
Bro, just because a nigga makes some shit don't mean he's the best at it.
It literally means that he is the best at it at the very minimum until he tells a second person.
You mean he was the only one? So
yeah,
by default.
if he is at the very least at one point in time he was the best. Like,
if I create
not everybody can say that, bro.
If I create a martial arts league right now and nobody in it but me, I'm the best nigga in this league until the next nigga come along.
Yeah, that's a fact.
That's ass.
No,
bro.
You're the best nigga in the league until you're the best nigga in the league until you lose.
That he created ended up like lasting.
That's no Roos. That shit is that's a participation trophy best.
Yeah, but if you're doing it, I'm talking about if you're comparing it to this, he was in these contests against other people.
What I'm saying, Roots, is that I got KTL like being in the Hall of Fame back then of riding rodeo shit.
Hey,
Yeah,
That's pause.
Nah, what you was about to say was pause.
Riding rodeo shit.
The Hall of
That's
Fame
not what you
right.
What you thought I was gonna say? What you thought I was gonna say, Roots?
You was about to say riding bulls, and that shit just sound weird.
Huh?
Only nigga that need to be, only people that need to be riding bulls in 2025 is drunk white bitches.
First off, Roots, it's not gay to ride a bull.
are you talking about literal bulls or like
He talking about
like
mechanical bulls.
Nothing, man. I don't know what y'all
It's
talking
not
about.
gay to ride a bull. What are you talking about?
Now you go out there and do it then.
I don't know, Slim. Easy call himself the bull.
Yeah, but he not a real bull. The Rock called himself a bull
That was
too.
because he a bitch.
He did.
The Rock was the
Even
Brahma
worse,
bull.
kinda.
You sure are mighty opinionated about people today, Art.
I mean, we all got opinions on
Thing about
people.
Art, he gonna tell us an opinion. That
Hey,
nobody
Art, what
has
you
to
think
know.
about Roots?
Bruce is a swell brother, bro.
What you think about KTL?
KTL is KTL, man.
Oh, okay. Well, he's not wrong.
Tell the truth. He ain't
He's
lying.
not wrong.
All right, so to I guess we can kind of start to wrap this up. What did y'all think about the gunfights?
Wait a minute. What y'all saying? Buck TL is close to some Paul shit.
Nigga, we are an hour and 6 minutes.
I just
away
looked
from
at
that
it.
conversation.
Thought about it.
That
Is
nigga
that what
said,
y'all was
That's
saying?
crazy, bro.
Is that what y'all was saying? Yep. Yes or no? Simple yes or no.
I didn't say it, bro. So you
Yes,
asking
bro,
on
yes.
what?
The Roots said, come on, bro. Why would y'all even think that? The nigga Buck. Come on, man. Y'all crazy. Yeah.
I mean, it's just you. I would have
slow, bro.
Because I
don't
didn't
get it.
understand it at first,
Slow.
Art.
Yeah,
What
and then
does it
you got it an
mean?
hour and 3 minutes later.
Yeah, because I looked at the name. KTL, they
What is
saying
it?
some Paul shit about you,
Nigga,
bro.
nigga
Yeah.
name been sitting there the whole time.
I'll tell you
What
what
is
they
it?
saying, bro. So you're not in the dark. Pause. They
Uh-huh.
saying fuck KTL or fuck TL.
Oh, okay.
That's what they saying.
That's
See,
not.
I
I don't
feel
even
like
think that.
that's what I thought it was at the start. I just thought that was kind of corny.
I didn't know that's what they were saying.
I feel you, bro.
This nigga slow, bro. Anyway, what did y'all think about
Nigga
the
just called
gunfights?
me slow.
I think they did good with the action scenes in this movie. It was very Mountain Dew coated.
Yeah, pretty much. The main gunfight started with an explosion, like off rip, and I think it was called
Blow
how
that
they did
bitch
it.
up.
I mean, if you were
Wow,
running
before
to Western, like old Western movies are like the.
when it was, which I think that was a cold idea. Like they blew the first stagecoach up to get all the civilians out of there and away from, in which that's kind of risky at the same time because that shit was right next to a building that could have easily killed several people. But
I don't think they gave a fuck.
They was trying to do.
I don't think they gave a fuck though.
Yeah, but the civilians there ain't do shit.
Buddy lost his fucking arm that he just bet on some shit, man.
Facts. Nigga said is that the left or right arm.
Yeah, that was kind of clean.
That shit was kind of clean.
Also,
Hey,
I
Roosh, you
just
think
never
outlaws?
would have
What's up?
said some shit like that.
You think outlaws give a fuck about civilians? I don't.
You think I think the Nat Love gang does.
I don't. Them niggas was pieces of shit too. They just was.
Yeah, but they was robbing other pieces of shit. They weren't robbing regular people.
Yeah, but they were still pieces of shit.
Yeah, but that's like in comparison to. Oh, you didn't play the game, so I can't even compare it to that.
Hey man, what makes one sin greater than the other?
I didn't say it makes it greater. I'm saying, would you rather a nigga going out?
You talking about Robin Hood?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Well, let me tell you the difference though. Robin Hood was giving that money to charity. The Nat Love gang wasn't.
Yeah, they was keeping it for themselves.
Yeah, piece of shit.
But I'd much rather them be robbing people that's robbing regular people than robbing regular people.
Well, I'm robbing a bank. I'm not robbing regular people.
That's also definitely fucking the principle of like how Robin Hood operated. By the way, you know, like that was his whole shit, bro.
What? Steal from the rich, give to the poor.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was like, yeah, they collecting taxes, and we gonna finna go rob the taxes.
They collected taxes.
Yeah, that was what it was, bro. They was walking around with just like a big burlap sack of like gold coins. And
With a dollar
Robin
sign
Hood
on it.
would pull up and be like, "Hey, bro, I'm taking 10% of this, but the rest of this needs to go back to them folks."
They want you to pay taxes, man. I'm gonna steal it from.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. We threw tea in the water for less. You know
Facts.
what I'm saying? Like,
Hey,
Also,
that's some petty ass shit to do, bro. We really threw tea in the water.
bro,
I
niggas
mean,
could have
it
drank
was
that tea, bro.
it was kind of hoeing, bro. It was
Them
like,
niggas
hey, we
gave
know
up.
this what y'all fuck
Bro,
with.
niggas
bro.
could have drank that tea. You know what? I think it was just the barrels was too heavy. They couldn't figure out how to get them hoes out of there.
British people weakness is tea. Like that's insane.
Niggas just like, fuck it, we just gonna dump this
Bro.
shit.
They teeth be fucked up, man.
They call that shit a tea party too. That's crazy. Like we petty as fuck. We call that
What
bitch
is
a tea
we? Why do
party.
you keep identifying with colonizers?
Yeah, I don't know. Slim
That's our
really
history,
been
bro.
it beyond colonizers' roots. Slim really be acting like he was out there getting active and shit, bro. No, even
Like
if
he was
you
out
was
there with a
alive back
billy
then,
club busting
you
open
would not have been one of the tea throwers
barrels.
back then, Slim.
Let
You
me
would have
tell you
been
something,
sleeping at the
KTL.
crib.
I'm gonna tell you something, KTL. We would have been like back in the day. I would have been fighting right along your ancestors, the Confederates. Like I would have
Not
been
by
fighting
choice.
right on side of y'all.
Not by choice, you wouldn't have.
What you saying? You would have
I
had
mean,
me as a slave?
that was by choice. Not
You,
in like the Indian War, but
that
in
shit
the
was not
Civil
by
War.
I was
choice.
about to say, what are you talking
That
about,
shit was
Roots?
not by choice, Roots. Nigga, we was here. We had to do that shit.
Uh,
We ain't had no choice.
I mean, niggas had
There
incentives.
go this we shit again.
Well, let me tell you, KTL. I would have
How
been
about we
right there
talk
next
about
to you.
something you've done,
I
bro?
was right
Like,
there with them.
come
I would have
on,
been
man.
right there next to KTL on the front line.
You think you would have got
Who you
shot
think?
first? You think I would
Yeah,
have
I was
got
just about to
shot
ask
first?
that. Who you think would have got shot first, Slim?
The nigga next to us, whoever that might be,
Who else?
because I'm gonna be behind him. Who else is crazy? Who else is crazy?
Why you got Pujols getting shot
That
first?
nigga
Because
got Pujols
Pujols
getting
be
shot for
thinking,
no reason.
no, because Pujols be thinking like nothing can happen to him, bro. He gonna be going out there like, man, I'll slap the fuck out one of these Union soldiers and catch a blick to the dome, bro. Like, he gonna, come on, bro. I'm not finna go out there and just be no slave fighting in
How he
no
gonna be?
war,
How he
bro.
the Lord if he a servant? Like it don't add up.
Damn, you should have said that when y'all battle, bro.
I said
Oh,
how
wow.
you. I said how you the Lord if you pray to God or something like that.
Okay. But yeah, in that regard, like I say, Roots, I think that they had some good action scenes. A lot of this felt tributary. You know what I'm saying? Like this felt like a black director got a chance to direct some shit of the movies he grew up on, but with people that looked like him. And I think that that's very evident here. You know what I'm saying? Like they did a lot of the shit that you would expect out that, but just modernized.
Shout out Jeymes Samuel, man. He wrote it, he directed it, he produced it.
Was he the
He-
one that like fucked that bitch and died after?
Huh?
He used to like give tips about like how bitches needed to be better, and all them bitches rejoiced after he
He
died.
talking about
Fucking
Kevin Samuels.
This nigga
oh
here.
shit, bro. Okay.
What the fuck?
Hey, that nigga, that nigga Jeymes Samuel is the brother of Seal. Y'all know Seal, the artist.
Yeah, he got a big ass scar on his face.
Yeah, he's Seal, little brother. He
Seal little
also
brother.
he
Seal
also
little
wrote,
brother.
produced some of the songs on the soundtrack too. So that nigga did some work on this movie.
Oh yeah, speaking of the songs, and I know niggas not supposed to be fucking with Jay-Z, but that first song was cold as a bitch.
Bro, niggas could listen to Jay-Z music, bro.
Yeah, tell niggas that though.
I just did.
Oh, but there you go. You heard it here first, niggas. Yeah, but that shit was
You can
cold.
also listen to Tory
That shit-
Lanez music. You listen to R. Kelly music. You listen to Diddy music. You listen to anybody music you want to listen to, bro. It's just music.
Like when I hear, all right, they got a first song for a black Western. I'm not thinking Kid Cudi and Jay-Z. That's not the first thing I'm thinking.
Why not?
It's just not. It's just not something that I would think of. Like, I want to say Kid Cudi was like kind of in his EDM bag a little bit. And how long ago did 444 come out? That was like 2013. That was the last big project we got from him, from Jay-Z. 2013, 2014, something like
I
that.
need to make a song, bro.
You said what now?
I say he can make a song, bro.
I didn't say he can't make a song. I'm just saying, if I'm guessing, he's not in my probably top 5 of guesses.
Who would have been in your top 5?
Then again, Rick Ross wasn't a guess for me either when he did the song for Django.
So who would have been in your top 5 guesses?
Kendrick, of course.
Yeah, maybe.
That just seems like,
but you know, he got Black Panther. Like, that's more of a fit for him.
Yeah, but I mean, if you gonna pick the
Lil Nas X,
hell no.
You're crazy. Perfect comparison.
No.
Western, country, black niggas.
No.
He had a country hit.
I don't care.
I do.
I'm not gonna lie to you. If the first time I watch this, the first thing I'm hearing while the opening credits is going is Lil Nas X, I might turn this bitch off.
You deserve to be canceled.
I don't care.
I'm just saying what you
got
deserve.
3 people watching, brother.
I'm not talking about us. I said you.
Yeah, all right, bro.
You deserve cancellation. I don't even believe in cancellation, but you deserve it.
Yeah, I don't care, bro. Get that nigga out of here. Wasn't he just tripping in LA off bath sauce or some bullshit?
I don't know. That nigga went to jail or something.
He was walking down the street in his drawers and some boots tripping.
Hey, yo. Let's talk about something else.
You brought him up.
Hey, but I ain't bring him up in his drawers. Pause. She say Shabuzi. Was that nigga even out?
He was not at all. I don't even think that nigga was. He probably wasn't even doing music yet. This is 2021. Nigga had a hit finally. I don't want to say finally. That seemed like Hono, but nigga had a hit in 24, bro.
Everybody in the bargain tipsy. He got it from Jaquan.
Facts. That hoe is a hit though. I heard that hoe going off at a party I was working at.
They could have got Kane Brown.
Who was that?
Damn, nigga don't know Kane Brown. Hey, who the nigga that dude got the get up? Y'all remember that shit?
The get up. What you talking about?
On in the 2-step. And then hold down.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad you didn't direct this movie, Slim.
I don't know the words.
That's the type of niggas you would have had on the track for the
nigga. I'm trying to name country niggas. Fuck, nigga.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I just came back and all I heard was something about the train, and Slim said, "I'm trying to name country motherfuckers." Like,
train?
What the fuck is happening, bro?
Who said something about a train?
Anybody said
he was talking about when Rufus was
on that train.
Yeah.
He said track, didn't he?
Oh, speaking of which, Art is gone, so
track.
fuck him.
That nigga thought a train first.
Well, trains run on tracks, bro. Like,
we ain't talk about that. What y'all thought about the when they?
Hey, look, it's a train. Oh, never mind.
What y'all thought about when they got Rufus Buck off the train, man? Niggas
hey,
ran
listen,
through
bro. Hey, listen, bro. That cut they did of him getting out of the box or whatever, and then Alexa, you holding me right now? Stop.
They really.
Bro, when they did the exhale and they warped the screen, I thought that shit was so cold. I don't think I noticed that the first few times I watched this. That was cold as hell. If you're like trying to make like do more or do less to explain more, if I had to try to guess who's the evil nigga, it's definitely the nigga that warped the atmosphere once he came out of a jail cell.
Well, I'm gonna be honest, bro.
Yep.
Yeah. There we go.
That wasn't me. Start off with you.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like when that motherfucker, like you could tell he wasn't playing. When you see that dude in the back left, they looking around asking who can run a train and shit. Pause. And that motherfucker like shakes his head no. And then the little dude, like right before he's finna say something, raised his hand. He says, "All right, everyone but him." And they smoked everybody on that fucking car, boy.
Listen, bro, and they're wilding, throwing bullets everywhere, and he just casually walking out that bitch.
Hey, look, the train, the whole train sequence. I don't know what you finna say, KTL, but Cherokee Bill, I think he was exceptional.
Slim, he challenged the motherfucker to squab with him, and he squared up, and then he just cut his leg with a knife.
Sliced that nigga ACL in 7 different places, bro.
That shit is funny.
What about when he was talking to the soldier inside the inside there when they was locked in there. That shit was cold. Like this nigga don't get no fucks.
Bro said, listen, bro, I understand it's a bunch of y'all back there. First bullets y'all throw, definitely gonna hit this little nigga. Now y'all got 10, what he said, like 5 seconds. Go ahead, open up this door.
No, he said 10 because then like some shit stopped and he was like, you'll have to pardon my companion. He doesn't like math.
Doesn't appreciate
like,
arithmetic.
Yeah, that ain't even math at all. Like that's just counting. Like
that is math, though.
No,
but
it was
cold still. I think a lot of writing that they did dialogue wise to make it fit the time, but also fit us and how we talk. I think that shit was dope as hell. Also, I wanted to bring up Regina King one more time as far as her first line when she popped the nigga because he came off talking all crazy like, you stupid bitch, goddamn it, and popped him in his head. And
he said, you don't know, he might have been finna say
Ninkin poop. Slim, is that like is she doing like some type of New Orleans, Louisiana accent?
Yeah.
Or is that like a derivative of that?
She trying to.
I hate when people do like fucking what wasn't that what Shannon and Tatum was trying to do with Gambit? That shit was so ass.
It was more so based in like the French.
The nigga in the long walk too, bro. I'm like, bro, that is not how niggas sound in Baton
I ain't gonna lie, Slim, you ain't named an accent that missed yet.
All of them.
Yeah.
KTL, you live next door, bro. I've been here my
I'm
whole
gonna keep
life.
it a buck, bro. I was born there. Like,
yeah, and then you left.
I feel you, and I still be out there.
You live next door, nigga.
I know, and I'll be pulling up.
Tell me about Texas accents. I'll listen to you.
I mean, they had a couple of them in this movie too, I think.
I say her nephew listening too. Youngest supporter.
What up, Neff? Shout out to you. I think Bass had a cold interest too. It probably wasn't on the same level as Idris character, Buck, but I think the way he walked in that bitch, Cuffy said, "Go ahead, check the gun." He's like, "Nigga, you know who I am? I'm the sheriff. I don't never go nowhere without a blick on me."
He said the badge says different. Like,
but yeah, who was y'all favorite character? Let's go there. Overall, if you had to pick one,
it's between these two and Cherokee Bill.
What about
I think all three of them were very dope, especially between these two and how their story was woven together.
I'm trying to think because like I keep thinking about each character and I'm just thinking about like the one element of bitch assness that keeps them from it. You know, like Jim had one. Jim was cold, but then he had one. And then Cherokee Bill had one. You know what I'm saying? Rufus probably had one for real. Nat might have. I'd probably say Rufus just because, like, you know, Rufus was like clean, cold, and calculated throughout. And then at the end, like, he, you know, let that shit happen to him, which I think is kind of lame, but all right, cool. It served a purpose. Nat just fell down bad behind a bitch.
I don't know if he fell down bad. Because for one, and this pisses me off because they don't be fucking listening. Bro, he told her don't go down there. You cannot go down there by yourself. I don't care about this little plan and you got to get a lay of the land. Nigga, they gonna catch you. And that's exactly what the fuck happened. Now I got to come here and save your ass.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's him falling down bad behind a bitch.
Well, no, I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about more so the fact where, like, you know what I'm saying? He went back, he got his bitch back, woo-op the bam, but she ain't fucking with him. She comes and, like, you know, it like wants to help do this mission and shit, but, like, that don't just mean that y'all back straight. But he was sitting there like that bitch, like,
he shit with the ring, KTL too,
bitch,
yeah,
bro.
Well, I mean,
he was proposing to that hoe, bro.
I think their story and their complications make sense too. She's out the game. Like, yeah, she was stagecoach Mary and all that other shit and was riding with the gang, but like, I'm trying to go legit. Like, I'm trying to build something, and I can't be running around with y'all. And you, Nat, you have demons that you need to exercise. And
I don't know, bro, because at that point he was talking about he ain't know nothing about no Rufus Buck being free. And he was just sitting there talking about, like, he was, you know, he was done with that shit and he wanted to be with that hoe.
But she was in her mind. She's like, I don't believe you. I think this shit.
Yeah, she
I
did
think this
say
shit,
that.
this life, this outlaw life, you're always gonna be drawn to it, no matter what's going on. Especially now that we know Rufus is out, you ain't gonna be able to rest until he dead.
What y'all? Okay, I said Jim, and I'm gonna say mine. I think Cherokee Bill was my favorite character. So I mean, I didn't spoke about him a few times already, so I ain't gonna go into depth. But what do y'all think about the ending where they do the big reveal about them being brothers, the father
So,
situation and all that shit?
so
I
I'll
think like
go
I
through it.
remembered that
But
like that was a thing while I
Hmm.
was watching the movie, like part way through and shit.
mhm.
But like I think that like whenever I first saw it, I remember feeling like it was very well executed and shit. It is
Yeah.
Yeah,
kind of tropey a little bit, but you know what I'm
It
saying?
is, but the way they did it, I think, was fire. I
and it
think
makes sense.
having Buck pop down mom and pops, leave a scar on Nat Love's face, and then the explanation of why he left the scar. He said, "So I can see you coming when you return." I thought that was dope. I think his mission to show their similarities and say, "Little nigga, you just like me." You know what I'm saying?
You a,
Like
you a
you
buck,
just
nigga.
yeah, you a buck.
Nathaniel
You just
Buck.
I
like
didn't
me.
like that he kept saying
You're
that.
Nathaniel Buck,
Like
KTL. He
that
wanted to
that
let
was
that nigga
like it
know.
was a great reveal, but then I'm just like, bro, shut the fuck up, bro.
Hell no, you gonna know who you are. Cause that
He
nigga
said
didn't want to believe it, KTL. He
I
was in
think that added
denial.
to the
I ain't
film.
gonna lie, no, bro, it wasn't even denial. Like he was like contemplating not shooting that motherfucker. And he just
That's
Right.
what
kept
it was.
walking
But
up
that's what
on
it
him, like
was,
trying
though.
to
He's
press him, like,
wrestling.
hey, no, you finna
Now
do
he's
this.
wrestling with, is this my brother? And if it
Is
is,
this
do
my
I still kill
butter?
him?
Yeah.
I think that's a bro. That scene was cold as hell. I didn't notice that the nigga was dropping tears. Buck was
Right.
crying throughout this shit. Nigga said, "Take your revenge." Shot at the ground. Take your
Take your
revenge. Take
revenge.
your Buck. Nathaniel Buck, little bro. Take your revenge. You know what I'm saying? I think with
You're
KT
lying.
said, it's lame that he let that happen to him. I think once you've gone through everything that you've gone through with your mission being what it is, and it's failed countless times, and now you're standing looking at your own retribution because you knew this day would come. That's why you put the scar on the nigga
Hey,
face. I think if I'm Buck from his perspective, I think I've done everything that I need to do up until this point, and this is just what I got coming to me anyway.
well, so like I say,
And
it's one of
he
them
said,
joints
he's like,
like,
you're gonna be better than me because I can't kill my brother. He
well,
straight up said,
bro,
I
it's
can't
one of
do it.
them things like John Doe on Seven and shit, where it's like you plan to die and end, but like I don't think this was as clean because like I don't think it worked. Like he got his brother to kill him, but he didn't like go become no fucking raging psychopath and shit. Not that we see, at least.
No,
Like
I think it was genuine, like get your revenge. Like I don't think it was to become like you gonna be the big bad. Like I don't think it was that. I think it was like, nah, I did this shit to your pops. Go ahead and kill me. I can't kill you. I think it was like genuine.
Yeah, and I think the it being genuine is what makes it so fire. Because it's not on some bitch. I bet you won't do it. It's I can't do it, and I know what you're here for. So you might as well just go ahead and take your shot.
yeah.
Yeah. So
Is there
that's that,
anything
man.
else?
No, I don't think so.
I mean, do y'all think that they plan to have a sequel before all this bullshit happened? Because you see the little
I
shit at
hope
the end
not. To be
with that
honest with
bitch holding
they
that bowler hat.
I
they
think
they
some
definitely
movies
set up for it.
they definitely set up for it, but I think some movies they're cool with standing alone. I'm okay with not continuing because then they have to add different people in, and we got to get to know different people while already knowing these set of people, and now they gotta, they have to be super high caliber to match who died. You know what I'm saying? So like you gotta find a
No,
nigga
they
to
don't.
Cherokee Bill.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
I'm gonna be honest. Most of
If
the
your
people that
intention is to make a better
died,
movie than
no,
the
they
first
don't.
one, if your intention is to make a better movie than the first one, you have to have better elements of what made the first one good.
Roots. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think, even though I think RJ was a great character, I don't think it's that hard to find somebody to match that. Same with Pickett. It ain't hard to find nobody to match what Pickett did.
Yeah, but can you find somebody to match what Cherokee Bill did?
That's one person, and yes, you can probably.
Can you find somebody that matches what Rufus Buck did?
Y'all don't think you need to.
You got to have an antagonist.
It's Trudy. That's why she was there looking at him.
I don't know. I don't know if she can do that.
She literally watched them. So they did the graves. Now he dead. You know what I'm saying? So ain't nobody gonna come looking for him. Ain't no police gonna come looking for him. And she watched them like ride off. Like she know this nigga alive. She definitely got to be
that's the way that they set it up. I just
she
got
to be.
If her revenge, because for one, I don't even know what her relation was to Rufus. I don't know if they were brother and sister. I don't know if they were lovers. I don't know if she was just
loyal to that nigga.
Yeah, I think if anything, it's just that. And do you have a whole movie based off of you killed my?
This is treacherous Trudy though. This treacherous Trudy we talking about. Like you not finna get one up on me and just get away. Hey, this woman just Zazie.
You hear me?
You know what?
Listen, Zazie just beat her ass.
Also fact. And because of her backstory, and I meant to mention this during the
that whole stabbed the little girl with a knife and shit.
KTL, you forgot whose name was on the damn
little girl with a knife while she was also a little girl, so you can't put it
KTL,
like
you forgot whose name was on the damn building.
That's who she got active with, man. She let Cherokee Bill do all the killing when she was grown. What, man?
Nah, she shot a nigga on that train
because she thought he was about to say.
Yeah, you're right. She shot one guy. You're right. No, you're right.
Bro,
she
I'm not even like hoeing Roots. I'm saying like I did forget about that. Like,
she was finna get Mary killed too, but they was like not yet. We gotta wait for this.
But somebody else was doing that. They was choking that bitch.
Yeah, but she was the one that was ordering it. KTL. You wanted to get her hands dirty every time.
I'm not even saying that. I'm just saying that like specifically, you know what I'm saying in the tier list or the rankings of who, you know, was getting active, I think she would be on the lower spectrum. Like she was a foreboding presence, and she
let me tell you, do you think she above? I don't remember his character name either. RJ.
Oh, from the Girl Next Door, or not Girl Next Door, X.
His name was Jim.
No, Jim. You think she was above Jim? Because I think she was in terms of getting active.
Fuck no, boy. Jim was
doing a lot of talking.
He was doing a lot of talking, but he was also
just kind of gay.
Yeah, but so was she.
I hear you.
And she ran the one with old girl. She could have just shot her ass. She put the gun down and ran over.
Jim would have smoked Cherokee Bill. He just a cheap piece of shit. But, that's the thing is that I think is kind of crazy though too. Is that like you really like the only times Cherokee Bill wins on some shit is when he like cheats.
Well,
you know what I'm saying? But like
there ain't no rules, KTL.
Exactly. There's
ain't no rules.
Listen, bro, he's got this mythos about himself.
By outlaws' rules, which is there is no rule.
Listen, bro, he's got this mythos about himself, like the story that he's the fastest quick draw and nobody's got a faster gun. It's not necessarily that he's faster in a quick draw competition. He's just killing.
He's gonna be the first to shoot.
Yeah, like he's killing folks before they have a fucking chance.
Bro,
and so I think that it's interesting to see that illusion built up and then shattered at the end.
Well, but KTL, you remember what Root said earlier?
The nigga said, I don't give a fuck about y'all's suspicions of taking
that's a fact, and I feel that.
Being around at the same time. Bro, I'm out here to live and survive. Yeah. I'm not taking no chance with you niggas. I'm just going to pop you.
Ice, you want to
try to make it a competition. That little bitch shot him.
Hold on, KTL. Ice, you want an outlaw to be just? You want a robber and a killer to be just?
Asking me?
No, Ice. She said unjustly. Like, what do you expect?
That is the fact. Like, he a hoe for that, boy. Like he was out there.
What do you expect? I'm saying, what do y'all expect from him?
Bro, the main nigga that was required to operate off of justice. Well, the main two. One being the U.S. Marshal, the other one being the mayor / sheriff. Both of them was crooked.
Because he holding nigga to get in that position.
Bro, the nigga Bass took a wanted man for $10,000. He was wanted for $10,000. He said this at the beginning of the movie, and he fake arrested him so that he can use him to go and get Rufus. Like there is no justice in this whole thing. It's more so, I guess, based off of what you feel is morally correct. But Rufus and his plan and his goal wasn't wrong.
Hey, Ruse, Wally was a bitch. Let's not even talk about him.
Wally for sure was a whole ass nigga.
Bitch ass
Who
nigga.
the fuck is Wiley?
The nigga that
fucking mayor, the one that set up
where they
Rufus.
got his gold teeth knocked out his shit.
Yeah,
he definitely was a bitch. Like that shit was lame as fuck, boy. He had all this pressure and shit. He throwing dynamite at folks.
Hey, KTL
again and then cop a plea, bro.
KTL, that nigga was in there practicing what he was gonna say to that nigga.
That was so hilarious.
Then he said he didn't want to talk to him.
Nigga said, I'm a sinister motherfucker too. Better be out of here.
One snap of my fingers, and you erase from history type shit. Like
and they came in there. That nigga said, I don't got nothing to say.
I ain't got nothing to say to him. Get all that practicing just to cop a plea.
I mean, that happens in real life,
anyway.
Then, hey, but you know what's crazy? He punched that nigga first. You got the first punch on Rufus. Then he beat your ass.
Well, to be fair, Slim, I mean, I know there's not really rules there, but like Rufus was pistol whipping his bitch ass, man. He was beating the fuck out of him. I thought it was a pipe at first, bro. I thought he grabbed like a metal pipe. Then I was like, no, that is the handle of a revolver, sir. Okay.
Bro, knock the teeth out, bro, mouth, bro.
Then let a little, like, crazy. I assume homeless.
I ain't gonna lie, like, KTL, hey, this nigga.
You can go get paid for this.
That boy KTL, said, I done struck gold.
KTL, this nigga Wiley was scared to talk to that nigga, though. He didn't even want to talk to him,
bro.
Also, that was stupid. How he died was stupid. Why is you standing there?
That's exactly what I was saying.
With dynamite in your hand, and you see this dude got a gun.
Why are you trying to talk to this nigga when you set him up to begin with?
I'm about to say, he's talking about God knew my heart. Like,
yeah, like what are you talking, nigga? To be honest, you got this nigga set up. He was supposed to be in jail for the rest of his life because of you. He just happened to get out. They happened to pardon this nigga. Yeah. But because of Wiley had this nigga Rufus in jail for the rest of his life. For real. So what you out here trying to don't stop trying to talk to this nigga, bro. You fucking snake ass nigga, you bitch.
God damn, bro.
He was a bitch ass nigga. Then he went over there to Nat and them. Like, get your bitch ass on.
Hey, yeah, nah, he was curb jumping all the time.
Didn't that nigga spend all the money too? That's why they ain't have no money in the bank, right?
Yeah. That's why
that's what happened.
Had like 11.
Yeah, he was spending all the money and shit.
And he was finna sell the town and shit.
That nigga a hoe, bro.
He wasn't worried about none of that shit, bro.
That nigga thought Rufus was gone. That nigga Rufus came back on the block. And hey, they was taxing niggas. They told niggas they want 50,000. That nigga say, damn, we might be able to get 15,000. That nigga want 50.
He said, and you not leaving. What he said? He said, you sir are a counter to progress, and popped him.
How you gonna get 50,000 from some niggas who barely got 15? So how you gonna get it?
Hey, work, nigga, until I got this
35,000. Shit.
Until I got this money in my hand, y'all just gonna work. And if I catch you not working, I'm popping you. You seen what I did to the mayor? You think I'm gonna have a problem doing that to any one of you little niggas?
No, you seen what I just did to this nigga right next to y'all that look like y'all.
Also true. but I just took that as, look, bro, we in grind mode. If y'all not willing to grind on your own, I'm gonna just make you.
Hey, Ruse, what?
I don't. I maybe to an extent, but it's also like, hey, I don't really give a fuck what y'all got going on. This is my shit, and I'm gonna get what the fuck I need out of the situation.
Oh yeah, because niggas stole his money to begin with.
Well, so
while I was locked up, y'all was out here chilling, y'all was out here living life. Now it's time to work,
bro. But it wasn't even like it wasn't like he was saying, "Oh, if you gonna stay here, you gotta pay to stay."
You ain't leaving.
He said you don't get to leave until some shit is paid, bro. I want to go. I just don't even want to be a part of this. No, I need this until like what?
Hey, can I ask y'all? Does anybody know what year this took place?
19, I'm sorry, 18.
I'm about to say probably like
Like
somewhere
the
in late 1800s. Because
1870s,
Ruth said
80s,
these
like
folks
that.
lived between 1920 and 1850.
No, it was like
Okay, so
it was 1880 to 1920.
okay, so
Damn,
she
they
said.
all died at 40.
So look, hey, that's what happened when you in the Wild West, KTM. Man. But look,
I've never
if you
been,
put it in
bro.
perspective, 50,000 is a lot now. So imagine it in the 1800s.
Bro,
Correct.
50,000 is a lot for one person to come up with. They couldn't come up with that shit between 100 people.
They didn't even have 20. That nigga said we might be able to have 15.
Everybody out
Hey,
there got
Roots, and you know what
He
else
businesses,
said
too?
if we wring
families,
every
and all
penny
that.
out from this bitch.
But y'all know what else?
What's
And
up?
they down one nigga because they just killed a nigga.
Facts.
So that's a one
Now we
less
got to pick
person.
up this slack.
We gotta
Hey, I'm
pick
gonna
up
be
this.
honest, Slim. That's how it works in a lot of these situations. Motherfucker end up in the chain gangs and shit in prison. Somebody drops, they just have to keep pulling their byline. Everybody got to work harder now because of it.
Yeah, that shit crazy. That shit
Speaking of
happened at
which,
my
that was
job,
life,
bro.
bro.
When I worked at the warehouse, like
Y'all had them
Damn,
these
niggas
bro.
die and you had to
Somebody
pick up a
died
slack.
at the warehouse.
listen, when I worked at the
I think
warehouse,
you was sweatshop, brother.
Roots, when I worked at the warehouse, they they used to be on people about errors and shit, I guess. But
Yeah.
these niggas fired like two of the best workers we had on the same day. Like two of the people that picked the most shit got fired on the set. They fired one of them, and then a little while later they went and fired another one.
You know why they got fired?
Errors.
So there was the two best niggas, and because they messed up, they got fired.
They didn't get no fucks.
That's crazy.
But also, I mean, I guess when you put it into perspective, I worked at Cardinal Health, which we operated with medical supplies and shit. So
Pharmaceuticals and whatnot. So
yeah,
yeah,
so
that
that
can
shit is
cost somebody their
it's
life.
important. Yeah, it's important. So can't really mess up, but
Yeah,
everybody mess up, man.
they ain't give a damn about y'all. Oh, y'all the top pickers? Bet go pick another job.
They fired them niggas on the same day. Like seriously, the same day.
No, that's actually crazy.
Y'all didn't bring nobody. Then when they brought somebody else in, finally that nigga quit like same day. We was down about because they were just firing people around that time. I ended up leaving a few weeks after that.
They
Like
fired
fuck
you
this shit.
too, huh?
Hell nah, I left. Like I
Nigga
ain't
said they
doing
ain't
this.
about to get me.
Nah, bro. I ain't like doing that shit no way. But nah, I had to get up out of there,
But
bro. We used to be in that bitch till like 4 in the morning. How the fuck y'all firing people? Like what y'all got going on?
is this it? Are we done?
Yeah, I think we
Yeah.
good. We can do final ratings and final thoughts and ratings on it.
Art, you go first, man. Since you back.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna get
Yeah, right now,
this
bro.
bitch like a 7.5, bro.
He gave it a 9.5. He already told me his rating, so he said he can't talk right now. So fuck it.
I'll bet. KTL?
Yeah, it's an enjoyable movie, man. It's got a cast that is more star-studded now than when it was released. However, was still respectable at the time that it was released. It was released during a time in life where people needed some good cinema and entertainment. Like I say, I remember whenever this whole dropped, how big and major this shit was on, the Twitter spheres and whatnot. One thing that hasn't really been addressed here is that this movie has a really good soundtrack.
Facts.
There's a lot of really well done music in here, and it's prominent enough to where it's not just background tunes. It's actually attempting to convey an emotion on the screen. Like I say, this is it. Jonathan Majors was definitely set to be, a high ranking movie star, and I think that this went to show his acting capabilities very well. It's just unfortunate that he died in that horrible white woman accident.
This
Um,
shit stupid, bro.
I think that they left room for a sequel, which is, it's pretty good. I don't know if they needed one, but they had to do it, sequel bait and shit.
Can't tell. Look what I said.
Man, I don't care. I used to remember all the Encanto songs,
Mm-hmm.
but
Oh, that.
yeah, because bro, not all of them hoes was fine. I don't care how you feel.
All I
Not
know
all of
is
them
we
hoes
don't
was
talk about
fire.
Bruno for real.
Yeah.
Oh, I know the first song.
The shit with the strong sister, she was wigging, but yeah, that shit. Like I say, altogether, it's a good movie. I don't think it's the best movie I've seen, but it's enjoyable, and I think that's like I've seen some like well-made movies on this podcast that have not been enjoyable, and so I think that like that's the distinction here. I'm gonna give this shit a 8.5. Salute to all these folks that made it possible.
All right, Roots.
So on top of this being the first week of Black History Month, I truly enjoy Black Westerns. Like they're probably some of my favorite movies. Django, Hateful Eight doesn't count, but it's got Black folks in it. So I count it for me. I think this movie is super fire, bro. And this probably may be my favorite modern Western. The cast was excellent. I don't think they missed at all as far as even like the smaller roles between Dion Cole and what's his name? Delroy Elroy. What's his name?
Yeah.
Yeah, got it. I think, like I said, I think they didn't miss. Even with the actresses having Zazie Beetz, in which again I don't fuck with her as much now because I found out she don't take baths like that. But I fuck with it, bro. I think it's a very good movie. I think it was shot very well.
Often, or is it specifically baths?
She don't wash as often as normal people do.
Like Erykah Badu.
Yeah, that's weird to me. Like you can't be a bad bitch and not wash.
I don't know, man. That stinky bitch was running through Hollywood for a little while, man.
That's how they did back in the day, in the old days.
Yeah, because they didn't like know how to wash. Like,
they say Marilyn Monroe was a filthy bitch, boy. They said that hoe was a slob. She be laid up with like empty chip bags, all type of shit in her bed.
I used to love her.
That's gross.
She was a sex symbol.
But yeah, I fuck with this movie heavily. I probably have only seen it maybe 4 times, and I'm gonna continue to go back to this movie. When it came out, I was actually in Augusta at AIT for training for the Army, and I think we was quarantined around this time. Depending on when it came out, I think we was quarantined around this time, so I definitely needed something to watch, and I think I watched it twice in one weekend. Whenever it came out, and then me and my wife watched it when I got back home and shit. But like I said, I fuck with it a lot. I'm gonna give this movie a 9.
All right. So this is my second time seeing this movie. Seen it back when it first came out. A very good movie. I give it that. Very enjoyable. The cast was great. You know what I'm saying? Star-studded cast. I think everybody did a good job in their roles. He said, "What happened in this movie?" Okay. This was my first and only time. Everyone. All right. So, I got a little bit of trivia, man. We talked about a lot of trivia during the podcast, but I got a few things. So, before they did this film, like we mentioned, it was COVID time. So the nigga Idris Elba got COVID, right? And they had to delay the shit. And they had been in talks for doing this movie for a long time. So the nigga was like, yeah, like, we gonna stop this whole shit. Like, I'm not replacing this nigga. Like, we just gonna have to wait till this nigga get better. And then we can finish shooting the shit afterwards. But like they paused the production for a minute so Idris could get better from the COVID and shit. So I heard you, Roosh, you said they can't.
Just real quick, for him to keep his weight or at least get it back, because like if niggas remember, COVID was like killing niggas, like, and it definitely was deterring your appetite. Like you couldn't taste nothing, you didn't even want to eat. So for him to be able to keep his weight, like he still looked brolic in this bitch. So that's fire. Go ahead, my fault.
I was looking at Ice and Puo's banter in the chat.
Why you ain't pulling up this worker?
Last thing, man, is they had a few people that were a part of the original cast that were missing from this. They got replaced. Wesley Snipes was part of the cast. Sterling K. Brown, y'all know him by name.
No. What was it? What else was his name?
Black Panther. He was in Jobu. At the beginning. Remember, that was T'Challa Pops, right? No.
Oh no, that was
his uncle.
Yeah. That was the one that got killed at the beginning.
That was Killmonger Pops, I meant.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So that was him. He was supposed to be in it. And
he was pretty good actor.
Cynthia Erivo.
That sound familiar.
That is the lady that is with Ariana Grande, the one from Wicked, the black lady.
Oh.
Bald head. Yeah.
I don't know if I would have liked her in this movie. But all right.
She was, all three of them were supposed to be part of the original cast, but they ended up delaying the film, like we said, because of COVID, and all three of them had to leave because of scheduling issues and shit. So I don't know who they were supposed to play or who else was in the movie besides them. But Wesley Snipes.
I think out of all of them, I definitely would have liked to see Wesley Snipes in it.
I think he definitely could have did some shit in here. I was at work. My livelihood is more important than the damn cowboy movie. All right. So who won the cowboy fights? Was it Idris or Megan Good's husband? You ain't see this movie, Puos? I thought you saw this shit before. No? I give this movie a 8.4. Art said I had COVID. Literally didn't eat for 5 days. He said that in the private chat.
Why did he say that there?
I guess he can't talk. He can only type right now.
He could have put that in the comments.
He could have, but he didn't. All right, man. So that means final score for The Harder They Fall is a 8.9.
Wow.
Great score. He too shook to talk. All right, let me go. Hey, Roos, can you go type that in the other chat real quick? So with that being said, since Puo's not here, I said my third time having COVID almost took me out. Hey, Roos, you good? They got two of you here. All right, man. So I got the next pick. Like I said before, I had another pick already in mind. I had a horror movie actually for next week. However, during this conversation, we had to talk about the type of movie where they take the different characters and they put them all together. You know what I'm saying, and create a different story out of it. And I was like, okay, yeah, I think I'm gonna change my pick, and we can watch one of those. You know what I'm saying? So I changed it mid movie. Roots.
What's up?
You said you wanted to guess.
So now that you've re-explained your motivation behind it, I don't think I know.
Okay, hold on. KTL. I already know we've talked about this movie before. You've seen this movie.
We're watching La Bamba finally.
This nigga's funny. I was been supposed to watch La Bamba a long time ago. I never watched it.
Haven't watched it, probably never will.
Shout out, that's Richie Valens, ain't it?
Podcast, bro.
That Richie Valens?
Yeah.
My boy Buddy Holly in there.
You don't fuck with that dude.
He got a song called Peggy Sue. That shit fire. All right, man. Next week.
Oh yeah, by the way, Art has guessed your movie.
I know.
Okay.
He's right. Next week, man, we got Sean Connery.
I knew I was right.
Hell yeah, you're right. Sean Connery and some other niggas Yeah, I don't know who else, but some other niggas, man. We watching. Look at them niggas,
Fire,
man. Look at them niggas.
fire. I
Look at
fuck with
them
this
niggas,
movie.
man. The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, man.
I fuck with this movie. I watched this movie several times when I was a kid with my grandmother. It used to come on FX all the time.
Wait a minute, Art. So how the fuck you don't know Dorian Gray? We ain't gonna talk about it.
Who said I didn't
But
know
yeah.
Dorian Gray?
You didn't listen to KT around. I feel you.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, we'll be back next week with the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, man. And let me see. Bro, is that Ramsey? And damn, who wants to watch this? Ramsey?
I don't know what the fuck that is.
He mean from
King Ramsey.
he talking about from Game of Thrones.
No, it's
Let
not
me
no
see.
fucking Ramsey.
Oh yeah, hell nah.
Ramsey.
This shit came out in 2003, Pull.
Yeah, that's not no fucking Ramsey.
She said doing Black History Month is crazy. Yeah, it ain't nothing but white people on here, Ice.
I don't think there's not one nigga in that movie.
That's not true.
They got No, I don't want to say too much. All right.
Captain Nemo is Middle Eastern.
That nigga ain't white.
What that got to do? What that got to do with black folk?
He said there's only white folks in here.
He white enough.
Come on, bro.
That nigga don't even live in the Middle East.
He live under the sea. You don't know where he live. He
Exactly.
like fireworks.
That nigga ain't from Atlantis. He from 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. I know that.
That's a lot of battle rap, bro.
All right, man. This is it. Anything else y'all want to say before we get out of here?
Hell nah. See y'all next week, man. Well, hell, see
Yeah.
y'all Sunday.
Do we got the right right outro roots?
It should be.
No, we played the wrong intro.
Yeah, it's the right one.
All right, man. We out of here.